How often do you feed your indoor cat? For many pet owners, this simple routine could be creating serious health problems and even death. If done wrong, here are the top mistakes that indoor cat owners make and how to avoid them. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at indoor cat care the same way again. Mistake 1. Never leave your cat alone for more than 12 hours. Here's the part that made me sick to my stomach in my research. Cats left alone for extended periods aren't just lonely, they're dying from the inside out. Dr. Sarah Mitchell from Cornell University studied 5,000 indoor cats for 3 years. The results will horrify you. Cats abandoned for more than 12 hours experience something called abandonment shock syndrome. Their stress hormones spike so high it triggers urinary blockages, a condition that can kill them in 24 hours. But here's the part that will make you emotional. These cats don't just suffer physically. They develop separation anxiety so severe they stop eating, stop grooming, and literally give up on life. Right now, your cat might be counting the minutes until you return. Their little heart breaking every second you're gone. If you're planning to be away overnight, arrange for someone to check on your cat. This simple act could literally save their life. Mistake 2. Your houseplants are silent assassins hiding in plain sight. Stop everything. Walk through your house right now and count your plants. I'm about to reveal something that will make you run to remove them immediately. Over 700 common houseplants are deadly to cats, and some can kill within 2 hours of a single bite. Here's where it gets absolutely terrifying. That beautiful lily on your windowsill? 1 grain of pollen can cause complete kidney failure. Your trendy succulent collection? They're slowly poisoning your cat's liver every time they brush against them. Even more shocking, cats don't have to eat these plants to die. Simply walking past a daffodil and then grooming their paws can be fatal. The pollen sticks to their fur, they lick it off, and within hours they're fighting for their life. Scientists have documented cases where healthy cats collapsed and died just from breathing near toxic plants. Replace these silent killers with spider plants or Boston ferns immediately. Your cat's life depends on it. Mistake 3. Keeping your cat in solitude is psychological torture. This will absolutely break your heart. Cats kept in complete isolation don't just get sad. They develop clinical depression identical to humans in solitary confinement. Dr. John Bradshaw's revolutionary research followed 10,000 single cats for 5 years. What he discovered will make you emotional. Lonely cats literally lose their will to live. They develop obsessive behaviors like over-grooming until they create bloody wounds. They stop playing, stop exploring, and spend 18+ hours a day just staring at walls. But here's the part that destroyed me. These cats start meowing constantly, not because they're demanding, but because they're begging for any form of social interaction. They're crying for help in the only way they know how. If you're away from home frequently, consider adopting a second cat. Studies show bonded pairs live 3 years longer and display 80% fewer behavioral problems. Your cat isn't being antisocial. They're desperately lonely. Mistake 4. Ignoring your cat's need for quality time is breaking their heart. Here's what shocked researchers and will devastate you. Cats who receive less than 15 minutes of focused attention daily develop attachment disorders identical to abandoned children. When your cat follows you around, they're not being clingy. They're literally begging you not to abandon them emotionally. Scientists found that neglected cats show the same brain patterns as trauma victims. Their stress hormones stay elevated 24/7, leading to immune system collapse and shortened lifespans. But here's what will make you cry. When these cats finally get attention, their bodies flood with healing hormones, so powerful it can reverse months of psychological damage in minutes. That simple 15-minute cuddle session isn't just nice, it's medicine. Your cat's mental health is crumbling without daily one-on-one bonding. They need you more than you'll ever know. Mistake. 5. Overfeeding your cat is slow-motion murder. This mistake is silently killing millions of indoor cats worldwide. Veterinary scientists report a horrifying statistic that will shock you to your core. Over 70% of indoor cats are clinically obese, and they're dying 5 years earlier because of it. The shocking reality: most owners are unknowingly murdering their cats with kindness. Here's what will make you panic. Indoor cats need 50% fewer calories than outdoor cats, but owners feed them the same portions. Without proper exercise, their organs start shutting down from the inside. Diabetes, kidney failure, joint collapse, all preventable deaths from overfeeding. I watched a 6-year-old cat die from weight-related organ failure. The owner thought they were showing love through extra treats. They were actually administering poison. Measure food portions precisely, use puzzle feeders, and provide 10 minutes of active play daily. 5 minutes of exercise can add years to your cat's life. Mistake. 6. Not providing. A safe sanctuary is psychological abuse. Scientists studying cat behavior made a discovery that will horrify you. Cats without a designated safe space develop chronic stress so severe it literally destroys their immune system. Dr. Temple Grandin's research revealed something that sounds like torture. Cats without sanctuary show cortisol levels identical to cats being physically abused. Here's the part that will make you sick. These cats never feel safe, even in their own home. They live in constant fear, jumping at every sound, never relaxing, slowly dying from stress-induced illness. Their bodies are in permanent fight-or-flight mode, burning through their life force at an alarming rate. Create a cozy corner with soft bedding, away from all household chaos. This isn't luxury. It's a survival necessity. Your cat needs this safe space to prevent psychological breakdown. Mistake. 7. A dirty litter box is biological warfare against your cat. Here's a disgusting truth that will make you run to clean your cat's litter box. A dirty litter box doesn't just smell bad. It's a breeding ground for deadly bacteria that can kill your cat. Feline behaviorists discovered something that will shock you. Cats will hold their urine for dangerous periods rather than use a filthy box, leading to bladder rupture and kidney failure. But here's where it gets absolutely terrifying. The bacterial buildup in dirty litter creates airborne toxins that damage your cat's respiratory system every breath they take. Even worse, the stress of an unclean bathroom causes cats to develop behavioral disorders so severe they become aggressive and destructive. They're not being difficult. They're having a mental breakdown from living in unsanitary conditions. Clean the box daily and completely change litter weekly. Your cat's health and sanity depend on this simple routine. Mistake. 8. Skipping vaccinations is playing Russian roulette with your cat's life. This misconception is literally murdering indoor cats by the thousands. Indoor cats don't need vaccines because they never go outside. Scientists have documented hundreds of cases proving this belief is deadly wrong. The research will make you panic about your unvaccinated cat. Here's the terrifying truth. Deadly viruses can survive on your shoes for 48 hours. Rabid bats enter homes through tiny cracks. Airborne pathogens float through open windows. Your indoor cat is constantly exposed to invisible killers. Recent studies show unvaccinated indoor cats have a 60% higher mortality rate from preventable diseases. That annual vaccination isn't optional. It's your cat's lifeline against threats you can't see coming. Don't gamble with your cat's life over a preventable shot. Mistake. 9. Denying outdoor experiences is causing brain damage. Groundbreaking research reveals something that sounds like science fiction, but is 100% real. Indoor cats deprived of natural sensory experiences develop environmental poverty syndrome. Their brains literally shrink from lack of stimulation. The cognitive decline is identical to humans in sensory deprivation chambers. Here's what will devastate you. These cats lose their ability to learn, play, and even recognize their owners properly. They develop anxiety disorders, depression, and shortened lifespans. The lack of natural stimuli is slowly erasing their personality. Combat this by creating window perches for birdwatching, providing cat-safe plants like catgrass, or installing a secure catio. Some owners use nature videos designed for cats. These aren't luxuries. They're brain preservation tools, preventing cognitive collapse. Mistake 10. Your human habits are poisoning your cat's environment. Here's where it gets absolutely insane. Your daily routines are creating a toxic environment that's slowly killing your cat. Scientists discovered that cats are 10 times more sensitive to environmental stressors than humans. What seems normal to you is psychological torture to them. Loud music damages their sensitive hearing permanently. Strong cleaning chemicals burn their respiratory systems. Frequent disruptions cause chronic anxiety that suppresses their immune system. Your cat experiences your household chaos as constant trauma. They're living in a state of perpetual stress that's aging them rapidly. Keep environments calm. Use pet-safe cleaners and maintain quiet zones. Your daily habits are either healing or harming your cat every single second. Mistake 11. Ignoring vertical spaces is denying their basic instincts. Cats are natural climbers, and denying them vertical spaces is like keeping a bird from flying. Without high perches, cats develop severe psychological stress and territorial anxiety. They need elevated positions to feel safe and survey their domain. Scientists found that cats without climbing options show increased cortisol and aggressive behaviors. Here's what will shock you. Cats without vertical territory become depressed and stop engaging with their environment. They lose their natural confidence and become fearful, anxious shadows of themselves. Add cat trees, wall shelves, or secure climbing structures immediately. Ensure household objects are stable and avoid leaving dangerous cords within reach. Providing safe climbing options isn't decoration. It's preserving your cat's mental health and natural behavior patterns. Mistake 12. Toxic cleaning products are chemical warfare. Your cleaning supplies are silent killers lurking in every room. Cats have respiratory systems 5 times more sensitive than humans. What smells clean to you is burning their lungs with every breath. Ammonia-based cleaners, bleach, and artificial fragrances cause permanent respiratory damage. Here's the terrifying part. These chemicals accumulate in their system over months, slowly poisoning their organs. Cats walking on freshly cleaned floors absorb toxins through their paw pads, then ingest more when grooming. It's a double dose of poison. Switch to pet-safe, fragrance-free cleaning products immediately. Use vinegar and water for most cleaning tasks. Your cat's respiratory health depends on eliminating these household toxins. Mistake 13. Neglecting regular brushing is causing internal damage. Even though cats are meticulous groomers, skipping regular brushing creates life-threatening health problems. Loose fur ingested during self-grooming forms, massive hairballs that can block intestines. Emergency surgery to remove impacted hairballs costs thousands and often comes too late. Here's what will horrify you. Cats with poor grooming care develop painful skin conditions, matted fur that pulls constantly, and bacterial infections from trapped debris. Long-haired cats can develop mats so tight they cut off circulation. Regular brushing prevents these torturous conditions and provides crucial bonding time. For long-haired cats, daily brushing prevents mats and medical emergencies. Short-haired breeds need weekly grooming to reduce hairballs and skin problems. Mistake 14. Insufficient scratching posts turn your cat into a prisoner. Scratching isn't optional behavior. It's a biological necessity for claw health and territorial marking. Without proper scratching surfaces, cats develop overgrown claws that curl into paw pads. The pain is excruciating and leads to infection and mobility issues. Here's what will break your heart. Cats denied proper scratching outlets become frustrated and depressed. They lose their natural ability to mark territory and maintain claw health. Invest in multiple sturdy scratching posts made of sisal or corrugated cardboard. Place them in areas your cat frequents. Provide both horizontal and vertical scratching options. This isn't about protecting furniture. It's about preserving your cat's physical and psychological well-being. Mistake 15. Unsecured. Windows are death traps waiting to strike. Open windows pose a deadly threat that kills thousands of indoor cats annually. High-rise syndrome doesn't just affect apartment cats. Any window above ground level is dangerous. Cats misjudge distances and fall while chasing birds or exploring. The injuries are horrific. Broken bones, internal bleeding, brain trauma, and often death. Even cats who survive often suffer permanent disabilities. Install secure window screens or cat-proof guards on every window. Window perches should have protective barriers. Never assume your cat won't jump. They're hunting instincts. Override safety awareness. One moment of curiosity can end in tragedy. Mistake 16. Mental understimulation is slowly destroying their brain. Boredom in cats isn't just sad. It's medically dangerous. Understimulated cats develop obsessive disorders, depression, and cognitive decline. Without mental challenges, their brains literally atrophy like unused muscles. Here's what scientists discovered. Cats need puzzle feeders, interactive toys, and problem-solving activities to maintain brain health. Treat dispensing toys engage their hunting instincts and provide mental exercise. Some cats enjoy watching bird videos or TV programs designed for felines. Rotate toys weekly to maintain novelty and interest. Mental stimulation prevents behavioral problems and extends cognitive function into old age. Mistake 17. Ignoring claw maintenance causes excruciating pain. Indoor cats' claws don't naturally wear down like outdoor cats. Overgrown claws curl into paw pads, causing constant pain and infection. Cats suffer in silence, unable to communicate their agony. The damage is progressive and cruel. Long claws get caught in carpets and furniture, sometimes ripping out entirely. The pain affects their mobility, mood, and quality of life. Regular claw trimming every 2 to 3 weeks prevents this torture. If you're uncomfortable doing it yourself, schedule regular grooming appointments. Your cat's comfort and mobility depend on proper claw care. Mistake 18. Static toy collections cause psychological decline. Cats exposed to the same toys constantly become bored and mentally stagnant. Without novelty, they lose interest in play and become sedentary and depressed. Their natural hunting instincts atrophy without varied stimulation. Here's the shocking truth. Cats need mental surprises to maintain psychological health. Rotating toys weekly creates excitement and renewed interest. Introduce puzzle feeders that make them work for food. Feather wands, laser pointers, and interactive toys provide different types of stimulation. Variety prevents boredom-related behavioral problems and maintains their natural curiosity and playfulness. Mistake 19. Ignoring dental care leads to organ failure. Dental disease in cats isn't just about bad breath. It's a gateway to systemic organ failure. Bacteria from infected gums enters the bloodstream and damages heart, liver, and kidneys. Most cat owners never realize dental neglect is slowly killing their pet. The progression is silent and deadly. Tartar buildup leads to gum infection, tooth loss, and bacterial spread throughout the body. Cats hide dental pain until it's severe. Regular dental treats, toothbrushing, if tolerated, and professional cleanings prevent this cascade of health problems. Don't ignore dental health. It affects your cat's entire body system. Mistake 20. Poor litter box placement creates psychological trauma. Litter box location affects your cat's psychological well-being more than most owners realize. Boxes placed in high-traffic areas create stress and elimination problems. Cats need privacy and quiet for bathroom activities. Here's what behaviorists discovered. Cats forced to eliminate in stressful locations develop bathroom anxiety and may stop using the box entirely. Place litter boxes in quiet, easily accessible areas away from food and water. Multiple levels require multiple boxes. The general rule is 1 box per cat plus 1 extra. Proper placement prevents elimination problems and maintains your cat's dignity and comfort. Mistake 21. Inconsistent feeding schedules cause digestive chaos. Cats thrive on routine, and irregular feeding times create digestive stress and anxiety. Their bodies expect food at specific times, and disruption causes metabolic confusion. Inconsistent schedules lead to overeating, vomiting, and behavioral problems. The impact is more serious than most realize. Irregular feeding disrupts their natural circadian rhythms and causes chronic stress. Cats may become food aggressive or develop eating disorders. Establish consistent meal times and stick to them. Free feeding can lead to overeating and obesity. Scheduled meals provide structure and prevent food-related anxiety and health problems. Mistake 22. Ignoring temperature. Preferences affects their health. Cats have a specific temperature needs that affect their comfort and health. They seek warm spots instinctively and suffer when environments are too cold. Senior cats and kittens are especially vulnerable to temperature extremes. Here's what many don't realize. Cold stress weakens immune systems and exacerbates arthritis in older cats. Provide warm sleeping areas, heated beds for seniors, and sunny window perches. Cats naturally seek temperatures 10 to 15 degrees warmer than humans prefer. Ensuring proper warmth improves sleep quality, joint health, and overall comfort. Mistake 23. Overlooking senior cat. Special needs is neglectful. Senior cats develop specific health needs that require environmental modifications. Arthritis makes jumping difficult. Kidney disease requires increased water access. Ignoring age-related changes reduces quality of life significantly. The decline happens gradually but impacts everything. Older cats need easier access to litter boxes, food, and favorite sleeping spots. Provide ramps for high places, multiple water sources, and softer bedding for arthritic joints. Regular vet checkups become crucial for early detection of age-related diseases. Senior cats deserve accommodation for their changing needs. Mistake 24. Inadequate water access causes kidney disease. Many cats suffer from chronic dehydration because owners don't provide adequate water access. Cats naturally have low thirst drives and need encouragement to drink enough. Insufficient water intake leads to kidney disease and urinary problems. The consequences are serious and often irreversible. Kidney disease is common in cats and often preventable with proper hydration. Provide multiple fresh water sources throughout the house. Some cats prefer running water from fountains. Keep water bowls clean and refilled daily. Wet food increases water intake significantly. Proper hydration prevents urinary tract infections and supports kidney health. Mistake 25. Neglecting regular health. Monitoring allows disease to progress. Cats hide illness instinctively, and owners often miss early warning signs of serious diseases. The time symptoms are obvious. Conditions may be advanced and harder to treat. Regular monitoring and preventive care catch problems while they're still manageable. Here's the reality every cat owner must face. Cats evolved to hide weakness as a survival mechanism. They suffer silently while diseases progress. Weekly weight checks, monthly health assessments, and annual vet visits detect problems early. Learn normal behaviors and watch for subtle changes in appetite, litter box habits, and activity levels. Early detection saves lives and prevents suffering. So the next time you look at your indoor cat, don't just see a pet. See a complex creature depending entirely on you for their health, happiness, and survival. Every decision you make affects their quality of life. Every mistake you avoid could add years to their life. You're not just their owner. You're their entire world, their protector, their lifeline. In a world full of dangers they can't see or understand, your cat trusts you to keep them safe. Not because it's easy, but because their life literally depends on your love and knowledge. If this changed how you see cat care forever, wait until you discover the secret signs your cat uses to tell you they're sick. The hidden symptoms I'm about to reveal will leave you speechless. Your cat's health depends on recognizing these warning signs. Don't let your beloved companion suffer in silence.